It's all
So
about perspective,
yeah,
really, because I think a lot of Koreans, if they went to another country, it's probably another Asian country and
yeah,
probably one that's close by,
yeah,
which means the people look alike.
mm,
And I mean, I understand it's expensive to go to the other side of the world,
yeah,
but it really does open your mind if you see completely different cultures. Like if you go from continent to continent and you see how the people are, how they treat each other, and how open-minded you get
yeah,
when you get to see all of that. I mean, you especially know you grew up in Africa, at least to some part,
yeah,
and then you lived in Spain,
Spain,
in Europe, and then to the UK,
yeah,
and now here in Korea. So I mean, you're probably very open-minded.
yeah,
So that's I feel like it's an awesome quality to go through life because you're not an asshole.
thank you.
No, no, I mean, in general, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just if Koreans then just don't go ever out of the country, because I mean that was the same thing. I feel like that's a big problem, like in America as well. Racism is a huge problem over there,
yeah,
and it's so I was in the exchange semester, exchange year in Indiana, which
yeah,
is like Central America, basically, and you really see a difference in the people like living in the center, whereas the people living on the coast.
mm,
And the people in the center, so many of them haven't even left the state, you know. So
yeah,
they have seen Indiana only, and maybe I don't know, like Illinois, Chicago, awesome, you know, but they never have seen anything like Europe or Africa or Asia,
yeah,
nothing. So it's kind of understandable that they're more close-minded, like you can explain it that way. And I guess it's the same like with people in Asia as well. I mean, from everybody, if you're just always staying in the same place, you live in a bubble. You
yeah,
don't see the world.
yeah, definitely. I mean, I do understand like they just don't wanna, because like
Mm,
they're really proud people here. They're really proud people here.
mm,
So I do kind of understand like we're the one coming, so we should
mm,
like respect and
mm,
set some boundaries, so I guess. But it's just like sometimes they just ask out of curiosity instead of like bad ways.
mm,
So in America maybe I feel like they're well connected to the like internet, so
mm,
they do if they wanted they would,
mm,
you know, like if you want you would, like if they were curious or they want to know more they will like go to the internet because like
mm.
they have free access, but yeah you can even use Google Maps here.
Yeah,
So it's just more like they have limitations, I guess. They're just
yeah,
like getting in the international world
yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's true. Because
So
I also did an episode with a Korean guy,
mm,
and he's a very good friend of mine actually now.
yeah,
And he told me that like Seoul, the is pretty international and has grown like tremendously. Prior to like 40 years ago, it was a
mm,
different world here.
yeah,
And so, as you said, they're really at the beginning of the international development.
yeah.
So they're coming along.
Yeah, we should help them a little bit.